The FBI was deeply concerned black supremacist extremists would violently shut down the Republican and Democratic National Conventions last year, according to a cache of Bureau records. The records, first obtained by Al Jazeera on Tuesday, include extensive communications about Black Lives Matter and how the government closely monitored the civil rights network during the campaign season over concerns of violence. After Micah Xavier Johnson fatally shot 5 police officers in Dallas in July last year, agents feared more attacks could be imminent. Due to the sensitives surrounding recent police shootings, the threat of copycat attacks against law enforcement exists, one email read. There is a threat of black supremacist extremists attempting to violently co-opt the upcoming DNC-RNC. Johnson opened fire on officers after a peaceful Black Lives Matter rally protesting the highly publicized police killings of Alton Sterling and Philando Castile. Organizers for Black Lives Matter, a non-violent network protesting police brutality, condemned Johnson and maintained that his violent behavior was antithetical to their plight. But the FBI nonetheless targeted Black Lives Matter, according to activist DeRay McKesson. McKesson, one of Black Lives Matter's principal organizers, told the Daily News that an FBI agent came by his house in July last year and left a business card with a note saying the Bureau wanted to discuss the upcoming political conventions. An FBI spokeswoman did not immediately return a request for comment on what led the Bureau to believe there was a pressing threat of black supremacist extremists attacking the Democratic and Republicans' conventions. Robert Saber, New York Daily News. McKesson, 32, claimed Tuesday's revelations serve as more evidence that the FBI harasses black civil rights leaders. This is the continuation of a long practice of the FBI attempting to intimidate and discredit civil rights activists, McKesson said, noting the FBI's targeting of Martin Luther King Jr., members of the 1960s Black Panthers movement. The Tuesday records dump was made possible by a lawsuit filed by the Center for Constitutional Rights and civil rights group Color of Change. The term black supremacist extremists appears in at least 2 uncovered emails. The term black identity extremist also features prominently in the records and is defined as a person who holds the opinion that police brutality against African Americans justifies premeditated, retaliatory lethal violence against law enforcement. The records also contain semantical distinctions between lawfully protesting white supremacists and white supremacist extremists. Brandy Collins, the campaign director for Color of Change, said the distinctions reveal racial biases within the FBI. The subtext here is stunning, she told Al Jazeera. It tells us who the government is training to view as threats and the rightful targets of ongoing surveillance and which groups will be offered protection.